exit. If user put one, if user
Hello,
put,
am I audible? एक minute, Ankit, just hold on. First of all,
yes, yes.
explain which kind of the program you are explaining, meaning of that function, how it works, and then come to the explanation of your program. Go step by step, right?
Okay, ma'am.
And explain it with one example, either using paintbrush or whiteboard.
So I will not, I will now tell about selective set. In selective set, there are two registers. First, a register A. Let the value of it will be a binary numbers. It let will be a value 11001, and second will be a B, which is a logical operand extracted from the memory. So let the value will be 1100. So selective set does that key in the value in the value of register A, where there are corresponding one in register B. Means if we take this digit and see its corresponding value in second register B. If it is 1, then it will set to it to 1. So it will this example acts as a truth table for this selective set. So in this, we take first digit of the register A, this is 0. And now we check the corresponding value of it in B. It is 0, hence it will be same as it in A. It will be 0. Second, come here, we will see it is 1, corresponding value 0, it will come as 0, and then it is in third digit is 0, and the corresponding value in B is 1. So it will now convert this 0 into 1. And same for this one.
Ankit, let me correct you, please. In the at the second position from the right hand side, value of A will be 1, because there will be no change as there is no
Oh yes,
corresponding
ma'am.
one in
Sorry,
B.
I forgot.
Right.
So this will act as a truth table for the selective set. Okay, this is the all combinations values which can be performed in selective sets. For this, the program is like this. So my main program, the main function is this. If it starts running, it will first ask about exit or selective set. If user put one, it will ask for register number, binary number, and then it validate it. It is binary or any other format. If it is another format, it will raise an error that please enter a valid binary base number. And second input takes for B, and then again validate the bill, validate this. After that, it goes to zero fill. Zero fill means if user put a something like A have put this like and B have put in like 110. So there's a missing value here which come will be 0. So after going to A and B, there this value will be equal. All the length of the A and B will be equal. Then we come to our main loop in which we are storing the variable A in a list format. So this A is now in a list. like this. Now we are now editing uh, length till a. The total length of a is 4. So now next step, it will check the value of these cases will be 0, 1, 2, and 3. Then it will check that bi, that means b first variable 0, it is 0. It will take out 0. It check that if it is equal to 1, just we have done here, if equal to 1, then in the list itself, in the main list of the a, we will change this value to 1. It is already 1 here, so we don't have to change it. Now for case 2, it is b equal to 1, values equal to 1. So it will be 1, and now a, a value is equal to 0 here, as we can see here. So in the main list, it will change into 1. After completing a loop, it will again joining the list and printing the new number is, and restart the program by calling the main function.
Ankit, just go back to the example you have illustrated just now. It will be a1. A of 0 nahi, a of 1 will be equal to 1. 0 is specifying the index.
No, ma'am, is it,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am,
You have
it was,
written value. You have written value.
yeah, I did the value of the in
But
main list.
write it down. I think this is not the value. Na? This is basically index.
Ma'am, again,
It's
I
going
was,
to specify index. Hai na? Notations. Correctly, you have to make use of notations.
so case 1, I is equal to 0, b 0 is equal to 1, and a is already in a list format. Now it is r in logical operand, it is 1, so we have to convert first. In a logical operand, it is corresponding value is 1, so we have to set it to 1, but it's already 1, so we don't have to change it. So in case 2, I is equal to 1, b 1 is equal to again 1, and a 1 is equal to 0. Again equal to 0, so a list is here 1, 0, 1, 0. but it is corresponding value is 1, so we have to set it to 1. So now new list will be this 1 1 0 0. So our new list will be this one. Same for I is equal to 3, B is 2 is equal to 0. So we will pass this case, just we have done here, else pass. And same, I is equal to 4, B3 is equal to 0. So we again will be passed. So our final list will be this one. And now using this statement, a dot join temp, our it will be created as a string 1 0 0. So it will be our final output. And this is one more selective set. And now selective clear. In selective clear, the same, it is same, but in this we cleared 2 0. For example, a is equal to 1 1 0 0, and b is equal to 1 0 1 0. So this is 0 0, it will be same as it is 1. Will clear corresponding value is 1, so we will clear this a value to 0, but it's already 0, we will leave it same. 0 will put same here. 1 is corresponding value is 1, it will be this variable, this value will be cleared to 0, so it will be 0 1 0 0. This is a selective clear. And program is this, that we will start with a loop for case 1, b is now case wise, b 0 is 1, and b0 a0 is also 1. Or it will convert into a list. First of all, string during 1 1 0 1, as corresponding value is 1, it will this, it will clear to 0. So new list will be 0 1 0 1. Now I equal to 1, b 1 is equal to 0. We will pass this case. Now I is equal to 2, b 2 equal to 1, and a 2 is equal to 0, as but our list is same, so it will not change. And now case 3 4, I mean case 4, b value is equal to 0. So we pass this condition. This was selective clear. Now final program, selective complement. Now selective complement, let example value 1 0. In this, we will again check corresponding value in logical operand. If it is 1, then the value of A will be changed to its complement. It means yes. Now case wise, first of all, it will convert into a list. Then 1, 1, 1, 0. B0 is equal to 0. We will pass this case. Now second, 1, B is equal to 1. It is 1. Then we will take the value of A1. It is 1. So we will take the value of the complement of this. So our new string will be 1, 0, 0, 1, and 0. I is equal to 2. B2 is equal to same again 1, and A2 is equal to 1. It will again, we will take again complement of this. So new list is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now final case, when I is equal to 3, B3 is equal to 1, and A3 equal to 0. Again taking complement of this variable value. So final list will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. And this will be our final output as A1, 0, 0, 1. And this is our program. Select a complement. Main program is this: creating register A into a temp list. Then using for loop, we are checking the values. If temp I is equal to, now temp in the list, temp I is changing with flip value of temp I. Flip value is here. If C is equal to 0, then return 1, else return 0. And then finally we joining the list into string and printing.
Yes, anybody is having any kind of a doubt? Is the logic clear to all of you as explained by the Ankit? So very good, Ankit. It was really good explanation.
Thank you, ma'am.